Hey there, and welcome back to a sketchbook flip through. In this piece, I was traveling. I believe I was flying to visit Austin, Texas. And I was in the plane and I wanted to do something just easy, just to keep drawing something and keep my mind working. Drew this, copy and pasted these guys in. Easy, lighthearted, it was good. Before I left, I was able to visit some family friends and they have this herb grinder. The good things of life are not to be had singly, but come to us with a mixture. And I loved that idea. I love that I associate this with my family friends and how much they mean to us and how much they mean to me. And so I wanted to draw this and I failed. I think I failed. So failure. But in order to survive the failure, I had to do something to up my ego, right? So I wanted to do the font, right? So I did some font practice here. This actually, in reality, this took me so much time, guys. Like getting the letters correct and even and proportional and like the same value structure, like gradient, like through each. Oh, it took forever. But I love how it came together and I really enjoy this memory. Definitely played tic-tac-toe with my husband. Got confusing the first go around, but then I beat him twice, so it's okay. Trying to practice painting some, again, just to get the hand moving, the eye moving. I was going through a lot of art block. If that's not already clear, I was going through a lot of art block throughout all of this. So this is your friendly reminder to just kind of be patient, like let the art block come and go do something else, work out, take a walk, bake some scones. These are things I do. Call a friend, you know, all that kind of thing. Just, it's all good. Let it come and go. Art will always be there for you, but you can't push it around, right? You can't force it. So just kind of going through some art block, just wanted to do something. So I started kind of working with a candle. There's a good James Julier art tutorial with this. I didn't do good, but I'm proud I did something. So that's good. I was stuck somewhere, but this was the office door hinge there was like this really old, heavy metal, no, I'm kidding. Heavy metal hinge. And it was so unique. It was like old house or something. And so I wanted to draw it, so I drew it. I don't love how this turned out, but I do like the eye for detail, and it was a better use of time than scrolling on my phone. So when I was visiting Austin, I got to try ramen tatsuya, and that was delicious. It was so good, guys. If you ever in Austin and you want to try, there's 2 locations, so if you can't go downtown, it's all good. There's another one. I like how I've got like the internal framing and stuff. I love doing things like that with my sketches. Good stuff. Lovely, lovely. I tried drawing someone's dog, and as you know, and I will keep saying, I ain't a dog drawer, but I keep telling myself I am because maybe someday it will be true. So, but with animals, as much as I love them, it's so difficult to draw them. Like this poor I mean, this looks so confusing. I'm so sorry, dog. I'm so sorry. So then I went to Desnudo in Austin, Texas. Great coffee shop, great message, great mission, great all this stuff, like, you know, and so wanted to try to draw their coffee shop. Really struggled, by the way, like really struggled, if that's not already clear. So I just want you to know, like, I produced this and I survived. Like this is not good, but sometimes you have to make some crap. So, and then I made this. And isn't that just so much nicer? But I had to have this to get here, right? So, and I love it, and they're fabulous. I've met several of the team now, living in Austin, and yeah, all their locations are great. They constantly have like new lattes and new matcha combinations and lovely things for you to try. And I'm a big fan of this new though, so You guys are awesome, and I was really happy to do this piece. How beautiful is that? So sharing the love. Go get a coffee there if you're in Austin, and tell them Lindy sent ya. that would be hilarious. But yeah, good stuff. Then I was in the middle of trying to clean white countertops, and I could not get them clean, like for anything. But you can actually use, and I linked the guy who I learned this from, but you can actually use toothpaste to gently clean your white countertops, and it's the best thing ever. So, and it worked. It actually worked. You have to use some elbow grease, but it works. So that was really cool. I did a little 3-minute doodle of my bags hanging off of like a pole or a mirror or something. But I was listening to Break My Stride. How fun is that? So then sketching some heads. Yeah, look how ugly these look. Oh my gosh. Leaving California, and I was saying goodbye to some of my students that I worked with, and this is a lovely older student I had the absolute privilege of working with. I covered her face for her own privacy, but I wanted to draw her because I wanted to remember her. A lot of very sweet memories. Then my husband saved a honeybee that had flown into the house. I was very scared of it, and he saved it, and what a hero, right? And I was just so touched by how sweet that was that I wanted to draw a honeybee. And so, yeah, I drew a little honeybee there. There was one on someone drew one similar on Pinterest, and so I took it and kind of worked it in my style. And I added some hyacinths, I always say that word wrong, with a different brush. And I like this composition, and it's very sweet. And yeah, I think it would make a nice print. But also it's just a good memory for me. I worked on hands, and I actually really like this study here. I feel like I understand more of like how the skin wraps around the hand, and how long, how long hands are. They're quite long. So yeah, this was a really good study, and I liked that I took this photo, and it's of people I care about. And so it means even more to me to study from things that I have generated. Speaking of hands, then I did my own hand. So when I was in Austin as well, I visited Amy's Ice Creams, very, very, very good. And so I was working on studying my own hand as I was like balancing, holding ice cream. And yeah, I like it. It's sweet, it's a good study. And just a quick understanding, a quick putting together of how do hands work, where do the creases go in the hand, etc. And I gotta be honest with you, I really don't like this. Like, I don't think it came together well. I think the marmot looks too cartoony. I think the rocks look weird. I think that the rendering is off. Like, I actually really don't like this at all. But, said this, I'm not novel for saying this. I'm just agreeing with them. I'm another person telling you that I agree that fostering a healthy, not unhealthy, right? A healthy sense of dissatisfaction is good, because if you are always satisfied with your art, you're never going to feel a sense of accomplishment, achievement, wanting to learn new techniques, wanting to, like, it's really good to fail, because it will push you to try harder. It's going to push you to do better. I was working a bit on some tangerines, and that was the end of my month. So I hope you enjoyed that. I'll linger on one I really like. I really love how I internally frame objects. That's one of my favorite things. So I'll leave it here. Thanks for sticking around. I always appreciate your time and your attention. I hope that this was fun, motivating, interesting. If it was boring, I'm real sorry. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. I hope you have a wonderful day. Keep drawing, enjoy art, go make art so you can enjoy more of your life. And yeah, I'll see you guys around. Thank you so much.